everyone. Now I will have a dialogue which is for an English course assignment. Before starting the dialogue, let me introduce myself first. So, my name is Anissa Hafiz, and this is my friend who will help me with the dialogue today as a volunteer. Okay, can you introduce yourself first?
Okay, hello everyone. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Medina Wan. So today I will have Anissa Hafiz as volunteer to English Dialogue in English course assessment. Okay, Anissa. So as we know, we as Muslim are currently in the month of Ramadan. So can you explain what the month of Ramadan is?
Okay, so Ramadan is a holy month for Muslim and is the new month the Islamic calendar. The month of Ramadan is also a month full of blessing and forgiveness for Muslim. Apart from that, in the month of Ramadan, the doors of heaven are opened, the gates of hell are closed, and the devil are shackled. This make opportunity to obtain forgiveness, reward, and blessing greater. Muslims are given the opportunity to improve their relationship with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and achieve His forgiveness by worshipping, praying, reciting the Quran, and various other good deeds. The word Ramadan comes from the Arabic root Ramida or Ar-Ramad, which means scorching heat or dryness. The Babylonian, whose culture was once dominant in the north of the Arabian Peninsula, used to calculate years based on the moon and the sun at the same time. The new moon, namely the month of Ramadan, always fall in the very hot summer. However, after Muslim developed a lunar based calendar, which is on average 7 days shorter than a solar based calendar. The month of Ramadan no longer always coincides with summer. People understand the hot Ramadan more figuratively. The month of Ramadan also teach values such as patience, self-control, discipline, and sincerity. By fasting for a whole month, Muslims are taught to control their desire and emotion, as well as increase their spiritual awareness. Apart from that, you need to know that in the month of Ramadan, Muslims are usually required to fast for a whole month.
So Anissa, you said earlier that in month of Ramadan, Muslim observe fasting and also perform sunnah tarawih prayers. So what do these two things mean?
Okay, the obligatory fasting in the Islamic religion is usually called Ramadan fasting. Fasting is an activity that is considered a voluntary activity which is carried out by refraining from food, drinking, bad behavior, and all things that have the potential to break the fast while is it is still within the fasting period. Pure fasting is usually done by refraining from eating and drinking for a certain period of time. Generally, fasting is carried out for almost 1 day or for 13 hours. The length of this fasting period depends on the fasting condition. Ramadan fasting began to implemented when the one is the day of the month of Ramadan. According to the Hijriah calendar, literally the fasting of Ramadan is carried out from one whole month in the month of Ramadan, which mean is carried out for around 29 to 30 days. And if you have fasted for 1 month, then Muslim and the month of fasting. With a day of victory or was is also called Eid al-Fitr. In the Islamic religion itself, fasting is an obligatory act of worship that must be carried out by Muslim. This is proven by the inclusion of fasting in the third place in the pillar of Islam. So, so that what is called fasting and what is meant by the Tarawih Sunnah prayer is the Tarawih prayer or Qiyamul Lail, which is a Sunnah prayer performed by Muslim every night throughout the month of Ramadan, which is performed with 11 or 23 rakaat. This Tarawih prayer usually performed by Muslim after the evening prayer. Before performing Tarawih prayer, it's Sunnah Muakkad, which is mean that its worship is highly recommended for Muslim, both men or women. Tarawih is an Arabic word which is the plural from of tarawihah. Linguistically is mean taking a break. So that what is the call of the tarawih.
You said earlier that after fasting for a whole month, eat and with something, call it Victory Day or Eid al-Fitr. So what is mean by Victory Day or Eid al-Fitr?
Okay, the term Eid al-Fitr come from two words in Arabic, namely Eid, which is means festival or celebration, and al-Fitr, which mean breaking the fast. So Eid al-Fitr come from two words, Eid and al-Fitr. Eid linguistically come from the word ada'a ya'udu, which mean return. The holiday is called Eid because the holiday occurs repeatedly, celebrate every year at the same time. Meanwhile, the word Fitri has two meanings, namely holy and breaking the fast. So, Eid al-Fitr is a big celebration, which is a moment of victory for all Muslim in the world. This moment of victory was achieved after Muslim fasted for a full monthly by struggling to control their desire and various trade or bad thing in the month of Ramadan. Apart from that, Eid al-Fitr is also a moment for Muslims to forgive each other. In particular, celebrating Eid al-Fitr, which is synonymous with wearing new clothes, has more meaning than that. Wearing new clothes is only a sunnah, while the more important meaning is the recommendation to increase observance after the holiday. The custom carried out by Indonesian during Eid al-Fitr are gathering with family, carrying out the traditional of forgiving each other, eating with family, visiting family grave, and visiting the home and our family or friends. That's all the dialogue from me. I apologize if there are any mistake in the word in the dialogue and enjoy the dialogue. Thank you.